Alright guys, it's Gugu here from Change Cars, and today I want to tell you about that. The Mitsubishi Xpander. It's basically a Toyota Avanza that went to private school. For those of you who don't know what a Toyota Avanza is, it's a public transport vehicle. It's in the taxi industry, and you see a lot of them in places like Soweto and Tembisa. This is a polished version of the Toyota Avanza. So let's get into it. Let me explain to you why it's a Toyota Avanza that went to private school. So if you want to get yourself into an MPV, 7-seater, nice, cheap and affordable, but you don't want to get into the taxi lane and mess around with the taxis, this is what you get. What sets this apart from the Avanza, which now they call the Rumian, is obviously the looks. This looks more premium. It looks domesticated. It doesn't look like a public transport vehicle. The front design for me, I really like. I like the light design. So that's the daytime running lights over there, and that big light over there in the bumper, built into the bumper. I really like that. And this is what's going to set you apart from the taxi crowd and the public transport crowd. There is a direct competitor to this, to the Mitsubishi Xpander as well as the Avanza. They call it the Suzuki Ertiga. But I think your money is here. This is what you're looking for if you want a 7-seater. After 3, this is what you get. Okay, so with all these vehicles, you are getting 7 seats. You get this row over here, and you get the row at the back. And the nice thing about this is that this row slides backwards and forwards, which is really nice. And if you want to sit in the back, you do that, and you can recline the backrest over there. And you can drop that. And I think if you push that down and pick it up, this is how you get into the back. So then you've got those 2 seats over there. And the nice thing about these seats, let me just show you. So these can also recline. I think it's this little toggle over here. So watch that. Pull that. And you can also recline those seats. And whoever's sitting in the back can sit quite comfortably. Like I said, you can move that backwards and forwards. So you can create enough space for a decent sized human being to sit in here. Doesn't have to be a public transport vehicle. I don't think this is what Mitsubishi was trying to achieve here. But if you've got small kiddies and family members, you can put them in here. Or alternatively, you can just, I think you pull that one, and then you drop that. Then you drop that, and you got a ton of boot space, as you can see over there. Now, one of the things I want to talk about in here is the quality of the seats. Whatever material these guys use over here, I don't know how long it's going to be durable. This is really thin in my opinion, and I think if you were able to feel it, you would agree with me. It's very thin. It feels on the cheaper side of things, so I don't know how long this is going to last. Because of the nature of this car, obviously it's on the affordable side of things. You don't get much. Obviously, you get that over there, which is for your music, volume up, volume down, skip the track. You've got Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto over there. And you can obviously take your phone calls over here and talk to Siri with that button over there. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto can be connected there. You've got one single USB port over there. That's a 12-volt charging cigarette lighter thing over there. So there's not much in this car to write home about, and understandably so. It's an affordable car. It's practical. We're not going to be testing panels and saying, oh, the panels are hard plastic. Yes, they're hard plastic, but that's what you're paying for. You know, you're looking for something affordable with the practicality of 7 seats, and this is what you get. So ultimately, the Mitsubishi Xpander, in my opinion, ticks a lot of boxes. It really does tick all the boxes. From a looks perspective, it looks good. From practicality perspective, you get the 7 seats. You can recline both the second and third row of seats, which means it's a comfortable place to be. You're not sitting upright and up straight the whole time. So your kiddies or whoever it is that's going to be sitting in the back there is going to be comfortable. And it comes in reasonably priced as well. We're going to talk about the price just now, but let us talk about the way it drives real quick. So like I said to you, it has a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder 4-speed gearbox, 4-cylinder engine with a 4-speed gearbox, and that is the only place where this car loses points, or brownie points if you want to call it that. That engine for me is very underpowered. It's not strong at all, and I can just imagine, I mean, I've been driving by myself in this car and it just feels underpowered. Now imagine if you fill the car up, you got people in the back and you got people in the back. I don't think it's going to hold up very well. I don't think it's going to do very well. Unless you're buying this as a city runabout. It's just to go from here to there, pick the kids up, go to school, this, you know, that sort of thing. Then there, I think it would work, and I think it would do fairly okay. Now, price-wise, we're looking at 365,000 Rand for this, which is 10,000 Rand more than the Toyota Romeo. Is it the Rumian? I think it's Rumian, which is essentially the Toyota Avanza. They just renamed the car. So you're paying 10,000 Rand more for the top spec of this Mitsubishi Xpander than you would with the Toyota. It's a small price to pay to get something that is not taxi related, something that's going to keep you out of the whole taxi lane and, you know, that side of things. Because I can promise you now, with the Toyota Avanza or Toyota Rumian, they probably will steal it. It will probably get stolen because it's a high demand vehicle. They use it as a taxi and to transport people, etc, etc. So it's not the kind of car you're going to buy and think to yourself, oh, I'm safe, my kids are safe in the back. Probably not. So 10,000 Rand guarantees your safety. You get a better looking car and. If you're looking for this or anything similar, if you're looking for the Mitsubishi Xpander, or you just want yourself the Toyota Rumian, which I don't think you should get, especially if you're buying this as a private vehicle, get onto ChangeCars.co.za. The roads are bumpy, and search over there. You'll find one. You'll find the Xpander, Mitsubishi Xpander. You'll also find the Rumian if you really want to go that route. And if you're looking for insurance, we're affiliated with Discovery. Get onto the sites, changecars.co.za, and click on the Discovery tab. They'll get you a quote, and I promise you, they are the best when it comes to insurance. So get on there, and I'll see you on the next one.